James catches, puts up a three. Won't go. Rebound Bosch. Back out to Allen. His three-pointer. Bang! Tie game with 5 seconds remaining.
Gentlemen, a pleasant good evening. Welcome back to the Lewis Sports Network. It is your boy Lewis coming at you with another heavy hitter banger with yet another video. Smash the like button, hit that subscribe button. Make sure those notifications are turned on. Make sure you're sharing this on your social media platforms. Truly appreciate it. To my Houston Astros fans, I apologize for not doing tonight's game with the Baltimore Orioles. I will be coming back tomorrow, so I set up another stream. Hopefully I have no other distractions. I have nothing going on, and I'll be able to do the game tomorrow, so my apologies in advance. Make sure to check out the community post just in case if you did not get to see it. So my apologies. I had to set up a printer. They was having a lot of issues, and I spent all that time trying to connect that and, you know, some family stuff, but I'll be back tomorrow. So once again, apologies in advance, man. But truly appreciate you guys, you know, for always sticking around and watching my videos. On to tonight's game. Today was the pivotal Game 5. Today was supposed to be the coronation of the Phoenix Suns getting back to the NBA Finals for the first time in 28 years. But way off P said, he was Paul George for tonight. He puts in 41 points. He puts in 13 rebounds. He dishes out 6 assists. Shoots 15 out of 20 from the field. Shoots 3 out of 6 from three-point range and made all 8 of his free throws, ladies and gentlemen, as the Los Angeles Clippers win Game 5 on the road over the Phoenix Suns 116-102, and right now trail the series 3-2 in this best-of-7 Western Conference Finals. Now, he got a lot of help from Reggie Jackson, who chipped in 23 points, and Marcus Morris Sr., who was red hot in the first half, cooled down in the second half, but he chipped in with 22. But the X factor tonight in this game was DeMarcus Cousins, ladies and gentlemen. In 11 minutes, he chipped in 15 points. Ty Lue, if he's giving you that kind of production in the absence of Zubac, I think you need to start him, because I think he kind of neutralized Ayton pretty well in the minutes that he played on the floor. As for the Phoenix Suns, we had Devin Booker leading the scores with 31 points. This is Paul George's first 40-point game in his playoff career. Chris Paul had 22 points, but I didn't like the way he played in the fourth quarter. He was trying to draw fouls instead of trying to just play basketball, try to get to his spots and, you know, knock down some mid-range shots and get his teammates involved. He was doing Houston Rockets Chris Paul, you know, taking a page out of James Harden. I didn't like that. And I felt like, to me, it didn't completely do it, but it took a little bit of the Suns out of the game. You have DeAndre Ayton, who had 10 points and 11 rebounds, but they didn't feel impactful, and he played 37 minutes. And Cameron Johnson, he's been shooting the lights out the entire playoffs. He had 14 points. But Cameron Payne, is he hurting from the ankle? He only played 13 minutes and only scored 5 points. And the Suns are really at their best when he's allowed to push the floor, when he's allowed to push the pace. I feel like when the Suns are in transition, they're at their best and they're difficult to stop. When they slow the game down is when they struggle to score. They have stretches where they have a hard time scoring when they play half court. Especially because Chris Paul at his age, he really can't be really pushing the pace like that. Because he's not somebody who's really known as pretty fast, and Chris Paul is a half-court point guard. He's a half-court player. But Booker, when Chris Paul's not on the floor, they should really be trying to push the pace, but I felt like they slowed the game down. But give the Clippers defense a lot of credit. The big shot making by Reggie Jackson. Marcus Morris was unbelievable, but again, the game ball goes to Paul George. DeMarcus Cousins is the X factor, but Paul George stepped up, at least for the night. At least for the night. I'm not going to get rid of the name way off P, because we got to see what he does in Game 6. But my thing is, if you're the Suns, you want to get the Clippers in a close game. The Clippers won by 14 tonight. They were up by as many as 16. 15 or 16. It was one of the two. But my point is, you want to get the Clippers in a close game, because you have to see how the Clippers do in moments, especially at the free throw line. They just missed 11 free throws in Game 4, and they struggled down the stretch where you guys struggled. But this time, the Clippers got it going on the road, and Phoenix was the one that struggled down the stretch in this fourth quarter. After Phoenix cut it within 4, 98-94, the Clippers finished the game on an 18-8 run. You know, spearheaded by Paul George, who had, I believe, 10 points in the fourth quarter. How about this, ladies and gentlemen? He was 5 of 8 in the first half. He had 11 points, but he was in attack mode in the second half. The man finished 10 out of 12 from the field and scored 30 second half points. 30 second half points. So, you know, big ups to Paul George for stepping up. Can he do this 2 more times? That's going to be the question. Can he do this 2 more times? And this is with the Suns having 5 guys in double figures, but losing by 14. Jay Crowder has struggled all series. They need him to make some shots. Mikal Bridges has struggled all series. They need him to make some shots. The Suns play well when those guys are involved in the game. If those guys don't play well, you have to ask yourself, how much longer can the Suns get by with winning? Especially now if DeAndre Ayton was only held down to 11 rebounds and 10 points. And also give the Clippers a lot of credit. They gang rebounded, which is why I'm telling you that it doesn't make any sense why they don't gang rebound on Ayton, because he's been killing them on the offensive glass. On top of that, check this out. Do y'all notice that the Clippers lost on the last play? Paul George's 2 missed free throws. The Suns were giving the Clippers the game, and they didn't take it in Game 4. You can make the case the Clippers could have been up 3-2, right? But now, Game 6 is on Wednesday. It's in Staples. We're going to have to wait and see what happens. We have to see how the Phoenix Suns come out. Let me know what the Phoenix Suns need to do to win this series in 6. Let me know what the Clippers have to do to win this series in 6. And by the way, Paul George made history. In the 18 games that he's played in these playoffs, Paul George has scored 20 points or more in every single game. The only other players to do it in 18 games or more, Kobe Bryant, Kevin Durant, and Michael Jordan. Jordan did it 3 times in his career. Kobe Bryant did it in 2008 when the Lakers went to the finals. And Kevin Durant did it in 2012 and 2018. Oh, and guess what? All 3 guys who did it in their respective years all made the NBA Finals. Is this an ominous sign that the Clippers might come back and go to the NBA Finals? We'll see. But anyway, big performance by Paul George, big performance by Marcus Morris, even though he struggled in the second half. Reggie Jackson, big performance with some big-time shots. Pat Bev with the defense. But again, X Factor, Boogie Cousins. If Zubac does not come back for Game 6, again, I would start Boogie. And I know Zubac has been playing well, but still, Ty Lue, whatever issue you got with Boogie, you need to let it go, and you need to let the man play, because Boogie gave you 15 in the short amount of time. And the Clippers did a very good job, I thought, with their ball movement. Well, they only got 20 assists, but I thought the ball moved a lot better in this game. They were able to even out the rebounding. They got better defensive rebounds. Clippers shot 93% from the free throw line. The Suns only shot 9 of 26 from the three-point line. And the Clippers finished shooting the game 55% from the field, which shows you they were that they were knocking down mid-range shots, because they were only 10 of 30 from three-point range. And they forced Phoenix into 14 turnovers while they only turned over 9. And look, big stat, plus 22 in the paint, which is why I said DeMarcus Cousins is an X factor. 22 plus 22 in the paint. Something to keep an eye out for Game 6. But these are just my thoughts, ladies and gentlemen. And I don't like the way that Chris Paul played, because I felt like, to me, he just was trying to draw fouls instead of trying to play to win the game. And I'm smelling some bad vibes from Chris Paul and the Phoenix Suns if they don't get it together for Game 6. Just my thinking. But let me know what you guys think in the comments section, man. This is your boy Lewis with another one. Smash the like, hit that subscribe, make sure to share. And you already know it. Bless up, live, laugh, love. And I'm gone. Let me know what your comments are in the comments section.
Taken by Iguodala. They do have a timeout. Decide not to use it. Curry, way downtown. Bang! Bang! Oh, what a shot from Curry!